Hey, what's up guys? Today was a semi-quick video. I went with my wife a little bit of thrifting. We got our birthday money to spend around, so we decided to grab a few things. The store. I think when we went. Sorry, I went. It's a collectible more than an antique mall, but. Then we went to a Sears antique store with my wife on stuff mostly, and then another store with a bunch of mess, the tools, stuff for the house, and a little thing of electronics and movies. But found a couple of things in there too. Mostly the biggest lot is actually Sears. The most valuable one is at the antique collectible shop, if you will. That being said, trying to keep every separate and do my best. Okay, so I found finally, I haven't bought a bunch of toys, massive new stuff, but this is the super cool Funko Pop. Is the Skeletor version of the meme you see all the time on Instagram, Facebook. Until next time, it was pretty cool. The price was fair with protectors $1 just for that, so I decided to get it. I'm gonna remove that tape, but it looks pretty neat. Display like that. Then I think it's all the same. Yeah, it's all mixed, unfortunately. I do my best to give us a point, unfortunately they are mixed. So if you give me a second, I'll try to do my best to keep track of discount from for sure together. So that's all from yeah, try to keep it separate, it's not that easy, but anyway. So that being said, at the antique mall I found a DVD with two great movies. One, I don't know, Anatomy of a Psycho, and the other one is Hatchet for the Honeymoon, which is a Bava, the Italian director. Sorry, movie cool for $10, not bad. Some of them are actually on sale. I don't recall, I can't tell you which one is which. This is an Italian movie, a 90 classic. Salvatore, I'm Not Scared. That's a great movie, like a thriller. I won't call it an horror, more like a thriller. Then we have found George of the Jungle. I think there's also Tom Slick and Super Chicken in there, I believe. That was cheap too. Then I found this classic, a little damaged, but I can fix it. This is Roman Polanski, Pirates. I've seen many times this one in Italy back at home. It's a classic movie, very enjoyable. I like the label. And I found for $5, which is not horrible, the Ghost Ship. This movie starts really well, and then it's kind of but then we have to be honest, what was the director of this? I think this might be Akira Kurosawa, I think. Heaven and Earth, I can't tell because it's a label. I've seen it before. It's a classic Kurosawa movie. Excellent. I like the design on it. The Carver Reserve Kurosawa movie. And the Good Son, which is a thriller or with a guy from Home Alone. I think I paid $5. And like I said, some of them were on sale. I don't recall which one. If some of the put the other side, some other I find out at the end. The Each of Eastwick, which was like super cheap, $2. It's a good movie too. And then we have so at the weird thrift store, I call it, if you wanna call it like that, I grabbed a couple of one VHS seal, $5, which is pretty much what's worth on eBay. But I actually don't have the movie with Clint Eastwood. Every Which Way But Loose. It's a classic. It's the one with it's a truck driver with a big baboon. What do you call it? I don't know. Gibbon, the monkey. Dry cleaner for tape. It looks sealed, so I'm assuming it's brand new. So they don't go bad normally. So I had a secret Robert De Niro, which I haven't seen. I heard interesting. Sorry, it's just 4 different endings, which is weird. And then I got classic Porky's. That's a classic comedy from Bob Clark, which is the same guy that did totally retarded, I don't remember right now. Well, some other movies too. Black Christmas, and also did another one that I don't recall right now. The Return of Magnificent Set, I've never seen it, so I'm gonna try it. Then they have a DVD, CBS limited edition radio sampler with some good country stuff. So never go wrong for a buck. And last but not least, they have this The Crossing with the A&I movie. Jeff Daniels as George Washington, of course, The Crossing of the Delaware. Again, for a buck, my worth looking to. Then as savers, I found a bunch of DVDs. So I found Desperate Seeking Children with Madonna, of course. Classic 80s, Rosanna Arquette. Then we found Escape from Sobibor, Ruger Hour. That's a great movie, seen it before. Diabolique with the thriller, erotic thriller. Some of these are Lex Rental too, some other one. Seal, promotional copy of Ray King, White Knight, the thriller, Cold War thriller. I'm not gonna open it, actually I gotta find out how much it's worth it. Another Seal one, Deadly Rivals, which I scanned, is actually go for a few bucks. Anytime you see this, like, there you go, promotional full-length screening copies, they're normally worth a little bit more for collectible purpose, if you will. Another promotional tape. This is the Puppet Master, which you saw in a previous video. Sorry, I have the VHS, so I got it. About, you know, it's an horror sci-fi, so I decided to go for. Then we have one of them I remember seeing. Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. Comedy with Paul Hogan. To Kill a Priest, Christopher Lambert. That's a cool thriller story about, I believe it's in Poland. Talking about Solidarność, political movement and stuff like that, and trying to kill a pope or silence a pope and supporting them. It's interesting. Cold War, and movies. Then we have Assassination, another classic with Charles Bronson and the wife, which I don't recall what's his name. Jill Ireland, which I've seen on some other movies, A Beautiful Actress. We thought they saw not too much, but Vanessa Redgrave, Maximilian Schell, Tim Roth, Edward Furlong. But it's a big cast. Seems okay. Never heard of it, but. And then last but not least, I found a DVD, which is the original classic Gone in 60 Seconds, which were they got inspired for a newer one. Never heard of it, no idea what it is, but like I said, no idea, but there's a documentary and everything, so I'll find out more looking at it. Other than that, that's it. That was a good time, you know, fun. The most I spent is probably this guy, which I could have probably passed, but I was debating. I've always wanted. I'm a fan of Skeletor, so, and it's funny. Other than that, the DVDs, you know, some the antique mall, the price was a little arguable, if you will. But they gotta make their money for a booth. But, you know, go look around. You know, they're showing up everywhere, and they have an entire section of $2 with really good titles, but nothing really impressive for me. But other than that, as always, thank you for watching. See you soon. God bless you, and God bless America. Bye bye.